Hey there, beautiful souls. Holy frickin' cannolis. This morning, Spirit guided me to do something different. I got all my decks of cards ready and I asked them to show me what this message is going to be about today. And I typically don't use my Fairy Oracle deck, but I'm using it today. So I started shuffling and I said, okay, show us what it is that we need to know for our highest and greatest good. And we got the protection card. So we're going to talk about protection. And then I went to the next deck of my Sacred Forest and I said, okay, please show me what it is that we need to know for our highest and greatest good. And I got the energy card. Beautiful soul. Right now, what the energy we're sitting in is Spirit is saying, not only are you heavily protected, but this is about protecting your energy. And as we start approaching the year of the fire horse, Spirit is saying, there are going to be learning experiences that are really going to give you clarity in who truly has your back and who doesn't. It is going to give you the clarity of validating your worth and your value. And what I mean by that, not that you necessarily have to have it validated, but what Spirit is saying for some of you, there's been some question of, am I capable of receiving this? Is this job that I applied for, is it me? So there's some second guessing going on, Spirit is saying, but also it's through this deep replenishment. It is actually through the healing that you have been doing. You are bringing balance to your energy. And Spirit is saying it is through this deep replenishment that you're understanding that you need to protect your energy. So Spirit is showing me that for some of you, you've been really good at setting boundaries. But as you sit in this deep replenishment and you receive that clarity of what truly serves you and what doesn't serve you, and it really has to do with relationships. Spirit is saying there's something here with relationships where you need to protect your energy. It's through this deep replenishment. Once again, Spirit is saying you're gaining that clarity and who truly authentically is supporting you. Spirit is saying that also with this deep replenishment, this clearing out that you're doing is you're understanding how to protect your energy from energy vampires. And that is what's helping you to bring balance. I've got Archangel Michael. I got Archangel Michael coming in. So I'm just going to ask the angels, pull in my, holy crap, pulling my, from my 22 Archangel deck. Okay. I've got 3 cards here. Actually, I got 4 cards here. Okay. So let's just see what they are. Holy freaking cannolis. Okay, so this week's energy, because we are getting closer to the year of the fire horse, right? Learning experiences are going to come in really fast, and your Spirit is saying you're seeing the clarity. There's something here with relationships, like you're really going to start to see with clarity. You're leaning into your discernment. You're trusting in your discernment and who has your back. And it's through these learning experiences. It's through different, I keep hearing learning experiences, but you're getting some type of validation. Whether this is like you have a meditation, you're in meditation, you get a vision, or that gut feeling, your discernment is telling you something, but now you're starting to receive it in the human form. And what Spirit is saying is that you're trusting in your discernment, you're trusting in your higher self, but now you're seeing it in 3D and human, with your human senses, and it's really getting you into alignment and really pushing you in. Once again, I just hear extreme alignment with your higher self. So the 3 cards that I pulled, holy freaking cannolis, you guys, from the 22 archangels, you can't make this up. I said Michael was coming through. Michael, what I hear with this protection and energy card with Michael coming through, there needs to be a review, a reevaluation of cords. There's certain cords that need to be cut, cords that need to be removed, okay? Because there's something here with relationships. In gaining clarity in who truly is authentically supporting you, but also what Spirit, and I'm not trying to go down negative. That's not what this is about. Spirit is saying this message is to give you clarity and what truly needs to be healed, what needs to be alchemized, and what needs to be removed, because the year of the fire horse is huge and it has no room for energy vampires. It has no room for scarcity and lack. And what Spirit is saying is, through this deep replenishment, people are noticing. They're noticing how you're elevating. They're noticing how you're growing and expanding. And for some people, they haven't done their work. They haven't done that deep shadow work. And your light is kind of disrupting them. And that's why Spirit is saying your energy is elevating, your vibration, your frequency. You're bringing balance to that masculine and feminine. You're being divinely and heavily protected. But Spirit is also saying, this is a review. Sit with Archangel Michael and see what needs to be cut. Okay, what relationships? Now, this could still be relationships from the past. This could be from childhood. But Spirit is saying you're going to get a lot of clarity this week, starting yesterday, getting a lot of clarity of who truly should be in your circle, who truly has your back, who truly is supporting you, okay? And it's through the signs, it's through the validations, it's through the learning experiences this week that you're going to gain that clarity. Michael is saying continue to call him in, okay? And what I love about this is the card says spiritual acceleration. That's where you it's through this deep replenishment. It's through the cord cutting. Spirit is saying you are rapidly transforming. You are the phoenix. You are rising up. And once again, validation, my hands are electrified. I can feel electricity going through. So this could be for some people who are healers, or you've done a lot of healing over this weekend. Spirit is being very specific. This message, there's going to be bits and parts of this message that will resonate with you and don't resonate with you. And that is okay. What I'm finding is not every message may be for certain people, but they will pass the message on, or there's pieces of the messages that will be in extreme alignment with you. But Spirit is saying it's whatever you've done. This is very specific. Someone who's done the healing from Friday to Sunday, you have really accelerated your ascension. You've really accelerated in removing scarcity and lack, limiting beliefs. You've really done a good job at removing the energy vampires. And Spirit is saying, it is through this week's energy, that you're going to gain clarity on you and Michael working through on what needs to be removed, what cords need to be removed, okay? But also too, with the spiritual acceleration upgrades, this is what you're going through. You are going through a massive upgrade, because when the 17th hits, Spirit is saying, make sure you are grounded. That is why it is so important to balance that energy out. And also what I'm hearing with this energy card is spend time in nature, connect with Mother Gaia. So once again, this message has been coming through in the last 3 channels, is connect with Mother Gaia. Even if you can't get outside, look out your window, sit in meditation and imagine yourself in the forest with trees, or on a beach, wherever you like to be in nature, okay? But Michael is there. You are balancing that energy out. It's through what you're releasing. But Spirit is saying, once again, whoever you are, you did deep healing from Friday to Sunday. You gained a lot of clarity. Spirit said it is through what you cleared out that you now see with clarity, extreme, undeniable clarity, the duality and the polarity of your learning experiences, okay? So let's see what other archangel cards we have here. Sorry, spiritually stroking out. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to hold both of these cards up at the same time. We've got Archangel Jeremiah, which is about personal responsibilities. Once again, Shamuel, relationships assignments. Shamuel has been coming up a lot because why? Shamuel is helping you with those relationships assignments, really helping you to get clear in who truly does have your back, who is truly supporting you, who is truly uplifting you. Spirit and the angels are saying it's through Archangel Shamuel that you're clearing out and making room for those people who truly are in alignment with you, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, and it's through Michael and Shamuel. It's through those relationships assignments working together, but it's your personal responsibility. Jeremiah comes in and says, it's that free will. You have to choose. You have to choose if you're going to really fully integrate and embody your worth and your value, okay? So I just want to read the card of Jeremiah with the personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. And that is what is happening. Whoever this is, and I'm sorry I keep repeating it, but Spirit is stressing it, and it's 6:16 a.m. on my clock. So this is about through the reflection that you've done this weekend and the deep replenishment and the healing that you've done, that you are reaching a higher state of consciousness. You are really healing the inner self. I just heard inner abundance. You are creating inner abundance because you did take that responsibility. You're taking the responsibility of diving deep into that shadow work. But once again, Spirit is saying not everyone is on the same page as you. Not everyone is taking that personal responsibility. Not everyone is doing the shadow work. And so your light is going to be irritating those people. And so they might be circling back around to try to drain your energy. Spirit is saying you are being divinely and heavily protected. Michael is saying it's through the learning experiences with these relationships assignments that you're going to be experiencing this week is you're going to gain clarity on what cords need to be cut, who needs to be, what energetic cords need to be removed from you, okay? And then the next angel I got was Archangel Seraphel, Heart of Devotion. Because what you are doing is you're clearing out the heart. The heart is the brain. That is where we filter everything. That is where we create. That is where we love, okay? But once again, it's through these relationships assignments. It's through you taking responsibility and really understanding from your heart who truly has your back. With this heart of devotion, what I'm hearing from the angels is unconditional love for yourself, and that is what you're stepping into. Oh, Jeremiah now is coming in and saying you're taking the responsibility of unconditionally loving yourself, undeniably, without any apologies. Unapologetic is what I heard. So whatever type of healing you did from Friday to Sunday, it was massive. It really pushed you in to acceleration of your spiritual growth, okay? So I just want to say thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you to the collective of the highest vibration. Please show us what else we need to know about this energy this week. Okay, you're releasing fear. You are releasing fear. It's through, once again, it's through the learning experiences that you're receiving this week, but also too, Spirit is saying the healing that you did from Friday to Sunday, it really dismantled fear. And we have number 16. 16 is about reflection, okay? And just a few minutes ago on the clock, I said 616. So pay attention to angel number 616 and number 16. This is about through reflection that you are reaching a higher state of consciousness. It is through the reflection that you're gaining clarity of what needs to be released, okay? But also too, it is sitting in this reflection through these learning opportunities. This isn't about responding right away. This is as you experience these learning opportunities, and some of these learning opportunities, once again, will be with relationships, these relationships assignments. Spirit is saying pause, allow yourself to reflect. Really allow yourself to gain clarity and work with the angels in removing what energetic cords need to be removed, because you, beautiful soul, are balancing out this energy. And the card, it has number 17. So once again, it is through you clearing out, removing the energy vampires, that you are bringing balance to your own energy. You are now opening up doors of opportunities. And when I say doors of opportunities, if you are single, this is bringing in that partner who is in alignment with you, who is going to unconditionally love you and support you, and you unconditionally love them and support them. This is also about your frequency raising up. This is about the abundance, inner abundance of sacred wealth. And because you're really integrating and embodying your worth and your value, you're pulling in the other people, because you've changed your inner world, and now your outer world is starting to reflect that. And you're going to start pulling in the opportunities, the good fortune, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Spirit is saying you're going through a great transformation because you have released that fear. I'm just going to ask them to please, I just want to get some more angel numbers. So pay attention to angel number 16, 17, 616. This is all about, through reflection, that you are reaching a higher state of consciousness. You are returning to your true divine self. And Spirit is saying you are being heavily protected. Holy freaking cannolis. 1919. Transformation. It's through the releasing that you are doing that you are creating a major breakthrough physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Whatever you did from Friday to Sunday, whatever you release, transformation, deep transformation. It's through this transformation that you've balanced out that energy, especially with the masculine and the feminine energy. Okay. Our next card, holy shit, you guys, you can't make this up. 1212, duality. Once again, we got this card, I think, in the last message too. Duality. Spirit is saying, whatever you've cleared out, and through the balancing of your energy, you're seeing clarity of the duality. And because of that, 2 is all about alignment. Sorry. Oh my God, I gotta take a drink of my coffee. 2 is all about alignment. You have created a major breakthrough because you're taking the duality and you're creating from it. You're seeing the duality and how it's there to uplift you, how it's there to accelerate you, how it's there to expand you. Now I've got Merlin in, and you're taking that duality and you're creating magic. You have just awoken your magic. So once again, pay attention to angel number 16, 17, 12, 12, 19, 19. You are in a massive breakthrough. Spirit is saying you're wrapping it up. You're wrapping up and deep ancestral trauma. But it's through this release that you have now balanced your energy out. You are dismantling fear. Holy freaking cannolis. All right, so I got my sacred symbol. And what we got here is message. We've got green. Listen to your heart. Your higher self is speaking to you, giving you messages through your heart. For a lot of you, you've done once again, massive transformation, deep transformation of the heart. Okay, the heart is the brain. And we've got number 33. So when you're 33, Spirit is saying, whatever you cleared out through the heart, you are in master mode. You are mastering something. Oh, holy freaking cannolis. You're mastering how to balance your energy. You're mastering how to take fear and see the duality of that's not fear, that's excitement, because you've never experienced love and joy and peace and undeniable love for yourself at this frequency, at this level. Spirit is saying through angel number 33, this is a master number. You are mastering something. And it is through messages and angel number 33, Spirit is saying the people are coming in to support you. Okay, so for some of you, you might receive that message. Spirit is saying through a text, through an email, through a phone call, you're going to receive some type of message, confirmation, validation of a a project or a manifestation to move forward. Like it's moving forward. Okay. I'm also seeing signing of contracts. So I don't know, this could be new home, new car, a new project. If you have been working on a project, Spirit is saying you're going to receive some type of message this week, whether like stamp of approval, like, yep, it's almost like a completion of a project, but it's actually the beginning of a project. That's really unique. It's like you're going to receive that message of, yes, this is yours. Yes, we're going to move forward. Yes, we want to collaborate with you. Okay. I just want to ask, is there anything else that we need to know before, is there anything else that we need to know about these messages, the messages that are coming through, and what is being mastered? Okay, I'm going to shuffle it a few more times, and then I'm supposed to split the deck. Okay, and I'm splitting the deck. Holy freaking cannolis. We got protection again. You are being divinely, heavily protected. Spirit is saying also too, through these messages, with these messages, yes, you're going to receive the validation of like your project or that job, that car, that home. It's yours. But Spirit is also saying it's through these relationship assignments. It's through people, the truths being revealed. They're going to come in, like you're going to receive the message, like your ideas, your projects need to be protected. Spirit is saying not everybody needs to know your every move. Sometimes you need to move in silence so that those energy vampires don't try to take away from you. And Spirit is saying they can't unless you give them permission. And Spirit is saying also that you've balanced that energy. Okay, for some of you, you're like, oh, hell no, they're not taking my energy. But we have number 01. This is a reset. This is about brand new beginnings. Your consciousness is so high right now. Spirit is saying you are protected in all directions here on earth, from the heavens. You are protected, but this is also about protecting what you're creating. But Spirit is also saying the things that you've been manifesting, those manifestations, they are protected. But be mindful in who you share your manifestations with. Spirit is saying not everyone needs to know, because not everyone has your back. Even though you're heavily protected, Spirit is saying with this energy this week and this clarity, be mindful of protecting who you share your creations with or your ideas with, okay? And then we've got the book of knowledge. There's two different messages here. Spirit is saying with the healing that you did, specifically for those who did healing from Friday to Sunday, it really unlocked, it gave you clarity in who you are, what lies within you, and who's in your group. But also too, with this knowledge book, Spirit is saying there's someone here, there's something about, oh my gosh, okay, learning, whatever you've been, it's through the clearing out that you've learned, that you've mastered something. Angel number 33, you're mastering like understanding of your gift, understanding or mastering. You have clarity in, like, you understand, like, oh shit, yeah, there are times where I am the student, the teacher, and the master, but the clearing out and the healing that you've done, oh, you're realizing you've mastered your own knowledge. You're understanding that your thoughts, your ideas, your creations, what your beautiful mind is holding does need to be shared. Because this week, from Friday to Sunday, you've cut deep cords in with people or individuals who try to hold your knowledge back. But Spirit is also saying, because your mind is so beautiful, whatever it is you're creating, you're going to be teaching. Okay, you're going to be teaching on a bigger, expansive level. So whatever it is that you're creating, you're really going to be using the power of your voice. You're going to be using your own inner knowledge. Spirit is saying for I don't know who this belongs to, but some people, know that you're spiritual, or they are questioning it. But what you're going to be teaching, Spirit is saying, is, yeah, you're going to be incorporating your gifts and your abilities, your ancient knowledge and wisdom. You're going to be able to weave that in to individuals who are like in the 3D world still, but they're starting to awaken. Okay, so there's going to be some opportunities here for you to teach. So this could be, whether this is just having a conversation with someone, whether this is doing some type of presentation, having a meeting with someone, you're going to be sharing in your knowledge, but the way that you're going to be doing it is so extremely beautiful. Spirit is saying that you are protected. Okay. Whew, that was quite the reading. Okay, so let's just see what else we got. I just want to see if there's something else. Holy freaking cannolis. Prosperity begins. Prosperity begins. And once again, it's because you've returned to yourself. It's because you are giving yourself that unconditional love and support. You're understanding with clarity who you truly are. But there's other messages in here with the prosperity begins and the hand holding. For some of you, there's new people entering your life that are truly going to support your projects. They're going to help bring in that prosperity because they truly and authentically believe in who you are and what you have to share with the world. Spirit is saying this is going to be a fair energy exchange. And as we sit in this energy, Spirit wants to go back again this week, working with Archangel Michael, Archangel Shamuel, and Jeremiah, taking personal responsibility of, through these relationships assignments, you're going to see who truly has had your back, because there's something revolved around here with unfair, like not fair energy exchange. You're going to see with clarity, that clarity of who really has your back. And prosperity, once again, it's through this message card. You're going to receive some type of message or validation from someone who is like, yeah, we want to work with you. What you have, we want to be a part of that. How can we support you? So know that prosperity is coming. But also too, if you look at this card, the tree, this is getting grounded and rooted. Spend time in nature. Spirit is saying, Mother Gaia is coming through and saying, connect with me. I have messages for you. Spend time in nature, because Mother Gaia, nature is guiding you as well. They're helping you to get grounded and rooted, because you are going to be moving onward and upward very fast. You are in a great state of acceleration, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Whew, that was a lot, my beautiful friends. So pay attention to angel number 1212, 1919, 16, 17, 616. Know that you are on the right path. Know that you are accelerating and that you are being divinely and heavily protected. If you are ready to fully integrate and embody this, if this resonates with you, please let me know. Hit the heart, hit the like, put 1212, 1919, 616, 16, or 17, or just claim it. So until we meet again, love, light, and many, many blessings.